So if you with me, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We're going to go right into our first topic. Vivek Ramaswamy talking at the RNC to black people and young millennials. That wasn't, of course, all he talked about. It's only like a 9-minute speech. But I wanted to do his speech because I'm a fan of Vivek. Just because the way he talks, he can captivate an audience for sure. And I feel like that's important. That's something, that's a level that I would want to be on when I'm speaking 100%. The way he captures, y'all going to see in this video, he has one section where he straight up captivates the whole audience. So I'm trying to see how I want to do this because I don't want to cut him off in the middle of this speech. It's only like 8 minutes. It's only like, 10 minutes. But I'm going to cut him off after he hit some of them highlights. Because like I said, I just like the way he speaks half the time. And then, he throws in some truth in there as well. But let's go ahead and get right into this. Vivek Ramaswamy at the RNC.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome businessman Vivek Ramaswamy of Ohio.
Love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the warm welcome. It's good to be back in Milwaukee. This time last year, I was a candidate for U.S. president, and I'm proud to say that I achieved the impossible, which is that most of you actually know how to say my name by now. So thank you for that. It's good to be back. We're in the middle of a national identity crisis right now. Faith, patriotism, hard work, and family have disappeared, only to be replaced by race, gender, sexuality, and climate. But we're not going to win this election just by criticizing the other side. We're going to win this by standing for our own vision of who we really are. What does it mean to be a Republican in the year 2024? What does it mean to be an American in the year 2024? It means we believe in the ideals of 1776. It means we believe in merit, that you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character and your contributions. It means we believe in the rule of law. And I say this as the kid of legal immigrants to this country. That means your first act of entering this country cannot break the law. That is why we will seal the southern border on day one. Thank you. It means the people who we elect to run the government ought to be the ones who actually run the government, not unelected bureaucrats in the deep state. These are not black ideas or white ideas. They are not even Democrat ideas or Republican ideas. They are American ideas that we fought a revolution to secure. And the man who will revive these ideals in the United States of America is your next president, the 47th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. If you want to seal the border, vote Trump. If you want to restore law and order in this country, vote Trump. If you want to reignite the economy in this country, vote Trump. If you want to revive national pride in this country, vote Trump. If you want to make America great again, vote Trump. But there is one.
I'm telling y'all just seen that. I know y'all seen how he captivated that audience. I just want to talk on that real quick. I want to be able to captivate an audience like that one day. Like, he started off, on a little funny note. All y'all know my last name, everybody started laughing. Look, that's a great way to pull people in. And then he get hit in it. Vote Trump. And they all start following in. They got the rhythm of it. I think just in a speech-wise, I think that was real cool. And just the way that he captivates an audience. Trump didn't make him his VP. Trump just announced who his VP was, actually. I don't know the dude's name by heart. Like I said, I have to do some research on him before I even, do that. But Vivek Ramaswamy, if Trump would have picked him, at least I know that Vivek can talk to a crowd. And he can get some people over just by the way he speaks. Just by the way he speaks. So that's cool in general to me, honestly. And let's just continue right on. Come on, Vivek, finish on out.
One more reason I'm going to ask you to vote Trump, and it's the most important one. It's the one the media won't talk about, but it's the truth. Donald Trump is the president who will actually unite this country, not through empty words, but through action. Because you know what? Success is unifying. Excellence is unifying. That's who we are as Americans. That's who we've always been. To those of you watching this at home tonight, I'd like to deliver a message that the media doesn't want you to hear from the Republican Party.
Okay.
Our message to black Americans is this.
Let's listen up.
The media has tried to convince you for decades that Republicans don't care about your communities, but we do. We want for you what we want for every American. Safe neighborhoods, clean streets, good jobs, a better life for your children, and a justice system that treats everyone equally, regardless of your skin color and regardless of your political beliefs. Our message to every...
See, what y'all think? Black people, was that message good enough for you? I think a lot of those messages are hopes and wishes, That's what that message is. Hey, come over and see. Because all we can give you is hope and wish at this point. You ain't gonna know until it happens. Because, hey, I see the black community and some of those things he mentioned, yes. And I do like how he said, like it includes, like, for everybody. We want the same thing for you that we want for everybody. And as long as that's it, I'm good. I would be happy with that. But I don't know if that's good enough for Black America now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Black America, it's a hard case. And we need to start seeing some agendas. What's on the agenda for the black people? I know you're talking about everybody. Like, we gonna do this for everybody. What black people gonna get? If I see it good for everybody and it benefits the black community, okay. But if not, So we don't need to be this what it could be. I need to see some agenda. Some agendas popping off. That's what I want to see.
Legal immigrant in this country is this. You're like my parents. You deserve the opportunity to secure a better life for your children in America. But our message to illegal immigrants is also this. We will return you to your country of origin. Not because you're all bad people, but because you broke the law. And the United States of America was founded on the rule of law. Our message to millennials, speaking as one myself, yes, it's true. Our government sold us a false bill of goods with the Iraq War and the 2008 financial crisis, loading up our national debt that falls on our generation's shoulders, telling us that if we took out college loans, we'd somehow get a head start on the American dream, when it hasn't worked out that way.
For a lot of people.
But we can't just be cynical about our country, because the United States of America is still the last best hope that we have, and we deserve a better class of politician, one who actually tells us the truth, even if it comes with some mean tweets from time to time.
For that. They don't need the truth instead of some lies covered up in what looks like sugar.
And our message to Gen Z is this.
Okay.
you're going to be the generation that actually saves this country.
Yeah.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative. Say you want to get married, have kids, teach them to believe in God and pledge allegiance to their country. Because you know what? Fear has been infectious in this country, but courage can be contagious too. That too is what it means to be an American. And you know what? If you're at home and you disagree with everything I just said, our message to you is this. We will still defend to the death your right to say it, because that is who we are as Americans. We are the country where we can disagree like hell and still get together at the dinner table at the end of it. That is the America I know. That is the America we miss. We do not have to be ancient Rome. We don't have to be this nation in decline. We can still be a nation in our ascent. A nation whose best days, not in some fake politician way, but in a true way, a nation whose best days are actually still ahead of us. Still on our way to that shining city on a hill, that country where no matter who you are, or where your parents came from, or what your skin color is, or how long your last name is, that you will still get ahead in this country with your own hard work, your own commitment, your own dedication, and that you know what? You are free to speak your mind at every step of the way. That is the American dream. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what reunited us after the Civil War. That is what won us 2 world wars and the Cold War. That is what still gives hope to the free world. And if we can revive that dream over group identity and victimhood and grievance, then nobody in the world, not a nation, not a corporation, not a virus, not China, is going to defeat us. That is what American exceptionalism is all about. And that is what we will revive this November when we send Donald J. Trump back to the White House. Thank you all. God bless you and your families, and may God bless our United States of America. Thank you.
Okay, Vivek. I think Vivek did a pretty good message. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he did a pretty good message about unifying people together. You know, he talked definitely to the generations, the millennials. Student loans, it definitely was a lie. It definitely was a lie, because I know a lot of people who not paying them off. It's not even that they can't pay them off. No, it's not even that they don't want to pay them off. It's that they can't pay them off. So that's definitely a false dream sold. You know, hey, just go to college and everything will be all right. You'll get everything you want. And now Americans are packed with a whole bunch of debt. Can't get out of them. You know, to black people, he told them, hey, your better neighborhoods, better education, better in general, you know, than what you've been having. And to that I say, you know, those promises, hopes, and wishes, they're cool, but we need some set principles that's really, you know, going to help us get to this next phase in life. Especially with, you know, he talked about the immigrants coming in. The immigrants, they're taking lower wage jobs anyway. They're taking lower wage jobs away. So we need help getting to the next phase and being able to get at least, you know, middle wage that can support a family or something like that. And when you talk about, I would say to the Gen Zers, he's not lying at all with that. I think it's a lot of, if you go on campuses, at least I know in the black community, if you say you're a Republican, they're gonna chop down on you. Even if you say you're not a Democrat, they're gonna chop down on you. Like I don't want to be a Democrat or a Republican at this point with both options you got to pick from. And they say, hey, if you're black, you better pick Democrat then. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I also know when he say come to the table, where both sides are even, you know, we can have political arguments and then be cool. I saw a girl on Instagram say the other day, If you gonna vote for Trump, unfollow me right now. I'm looking like, yo, that's crazy. Especially with him saying this speech, I was thinking we should be able to have, differences of opinion and still be cool at the end of the day. Like, are my morals really that different from your morals if I don't align with you politically, am I just straight up trash for that? Like, is this really what we're getting to? Or that's crazy to me, in my opinion. I know I was at a cookout the other day. We was having a conversation. It got a little heated, and then we just agreed to disagree. And from there, we partied with each other and had a good rest of our night. Like, it's not, politics should not be, destroying friendships and all this extra stuff that people want to. Like, you're using politics to divide when really, it's just a difference of opinion. And I think he ended it off his speech, with a real unifying way. We don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want that. And we're going to continue to win. And I'm for America continue to win it, trust me, because we are everyone looks to America. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I know some people over here in Europe that know more about American politics than a lot of the people in America that I talk to on a daily basis. So it definitely amazes me. We are in the spotlight, and we will continue to be in the spotlight. We just need to come together as a people. We can have differences of opinion, but we just can't. Don't let all that separate us. Vivek Ramaswamy, great message to the people, man. Either way, regardless of the party, great message to the people. Continue to bring people together. Continue to unify people. So if you would, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment